Happy New Year, everybody. This is Professor Malooly again. It is now January 1st. In terms of your process and progress in the course, I'm excited to report everybody seems to be doing very well. This is a small class. There's only 25 of us, so it's a little more intimate than my normal batches of 50 or 100 students, which is nice. I get to participate a little more deeply. I hope everybody finished the welcome discussion board by now. If you haven't, please try to jump on it. That's the problem. If you do things late, nobody else is going to see it or comment on it, which I accept. Deadlines, schmedlines, Don't worry about deadlines for this short course. Also, by now, I'm hoping that you have all got the SkyPack course pack information. It's, I think, $30 or $35, I can't recall, but there's 7 quizzes in there that are really important for your grade. And there's links to videos in there, and I made notes on the videos, so be sure to get the book as soon as possible if you've not gotten it already. But ideally, we're starting Module 2, the first actual, I think it's Module 2, I can't remember. The first actual California history module, geography, of this glorious region that we're from, all of our mountains and our biomes. And I wrote a nice piece there about imagine warfare of trees, the trees against the shrubs. This is something anthropologists think about, and who convinces, the evolutionarily speaking, there's a lot more grasses than there are trees. This came from somebody else, not me. And partially why we think that is because grasses, things like wheat, and rice, are a lot more helpful to humans than trees. Trees provide apples, which is nice, and wood. But in terms of our life, our sustenance, our food, grasses provide much more food. And so you can think about that like a kind of a battle, between grasses versus trees. I extend that argument in our discussions here with regard to certain types of grasses and how, large mammoths were drawn here and the effect that they had on the geography. If that sounds too complicated, don't worry. Just watch the videos and take the quizzes for that chapter. Because again, the quiz questions are largely linked to the videos, which are really well done by a colleague of mine, but not me. They're very good stuff. So this was just a little greeting. Happy New Year. Hope you're all doing okay. Try to get to work, on this stuff. Hopefully it's not too oppressive. Oh, one thing, somebody already emailed me about this, the resource file issue. I changed something. In the past, I had you do 4 resources separately and submit them all to Canvas, and it became a grading nightmare. So now it's really just one resource folder, assignment, one resource assignment, which basically is just 4 internet sources that you find that could help you teach, if you're going to be a teacher later. So the final project, which is due at the end, is just those 4 resources with little introductions at the beginning of each of them. All I really want before then is an example of the first resource. Okay, so if you can share with me what all 4 of them are going to look like early on, I can approve it, okay it, and then you don't waste your time making 3 more sets of the same mistake that you did the first time. So I'm just all I want to do is glance at it. I can't recall what I did in the grade book, if I'm going to give you 10 points for that and 30 for the final resource. I'd rather just make it pass-fail, but frankly I don't remember because I'm changing it this semester. This intersession is the first time I'm doing it like this. Bottom line, all you really have to do is one big assignment, the resource folder, with all 4 assignments. And that's all I really need by the end of this intersession. But if you can give me one small example of that prior, to the end, it will end up helping you better. in case you made mistakes or something like that, or you had questions. Okay, sorry, I was tapping the microphone there. All right, again, Happy New Year all. Thanks for joining me through this fun intercession course. Again, don't worry, it's a little work, but it'll be a nice, division, upper division GE for you to get done if you're not a liberal studies student. If you are, then you're way ahead of the game.